Hello, Beez Bladers. Welcome back and welcome newcomers to the channel. I'm a little hoarse today, but we're still going to check out two new Sitiviens, and they're both budget knives, except for this one right here. 14C28N blade steel, baby. This is the Sitivian ST139, and this thing's less than 35 bucks. I'm going to see, is it worth it? Because for 14C28N Sandvik steel, are you kidding me? You gotta be kidding me. Look at that, we got a G10 backspace there, and it does not have a reversible clip. How does this clip feel? The clip is springy and in and out of the pocket. It's comfortable. It's going in and out very easily. No snaggage. No screws growing in the shade. No, no mushrooms growing in the shade. There's no screws there. And this is going to be one that should be good in and out of your pocket a lot. Now, I do see that this pocket clip is pointing straight up to the sky. So I don't know if that's going to be a hot spot. We'll check that out here in just a minute. Give you a little bit of texture vision. And I sound so funny, but you know what? The show must go on. I have knives that I have to show you. And I would give this about a 5 on the texture scale. It's not slick and it's not rough. It's kind of right in the middle. And I'll at least check to see if it has a D-shaped pivot. I don't know if I have enough voice to do a disassembly, but you're going to want to check out both the knives that I'm going to show you today. The other one is a new version of a Sativian that you all ready to know and love. Are you ready to see this blade? Pow! Right in the kisser. Oh, yeah. Would you look at it? I sound so funny, but hey, you know, like I said, we got to do this. We got to get you these knives out there. Look at that. Big old finger choil. Look at this blade. Nice. Stonewash. Very nice. And look at that. 14C28N for 35 bucks. That is awesome. That is some amazing stuff right there. It's a liner lock. G10 backspacer, you have a lanyard for all you lanyard lovers. Look like a T8 and then T6 screw. You can get these in 4 different color variations. There's 2 micarta versions, and then there's 2 G10 versions. And how does it feel? Absolutely solid, no play, left to right, up or down. And then what's the lockup look like? The lockup maybe, let's see. Okay, the lockup looks early up here, but when I look down inside there, I can see that it's around 40% lockup. So I was a little worried when I first looked because of the way that it's beveled. And yes, we are centered. Let's see if this factory edge will cut some paper. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. Oh, I love that. Can you hear it? Just hear it, how quiet. Wow. A little ASMR for you. Wow, okay, I could do that all day long. Very nice edge right out of the box. Do some quick size comparisons for you while we're at it. And, of course, you know I have to show the QSP Penguin. Everybody should have a Penguin, right? You know what I'm talking about. And how about the Spyderco Tenacious? Oh, yeah. So look at this. Look at that, huh? Do you have a Tenacious? You're right there in that ballpark. Here's a couple more. Here is the Petrified Fish Mini Beluga. So, yeah, sometimes I think that the Mini Beluga is bigger than it is, but it isn't. Here is the Civivi Elementum. Okay, there we go. If you have an Elementum or if you have a QSP Penguin that are 2 of the most popular knives out there, look at that. Right in that EDC range, but a little bit beefier. Here's 2 more. The CJRB More Mylea. We got the Mylea, and then we got some more Mylea. So this definitely is right there in that ballpark. Now, the more Mylea you can kind of choke up here. This has a full finger choil. I can't wait. We're going to check out the ergos here in just a second. Here's one of my favorites of 2022, the KIZER Gemini. Oh, yeah. Love my Gemini. This is right there in that range. Has sharpened edge. It doesn't have more sharpened edge, but when you bring it back, just about the same length. A little shorter for the handle on the Gemini. Check out the action and the ergos. Boy, you know, this feels really good. It's around 4.4 ounces. Feels good in the hand. And man, is that snappy. And how's the action? Not quite drop shutty, but not too shabby. I'm liking the looks of this blade. So, push button is super snappy. I'm in it. Pow, right in the kisser. And then light switch. Oh, super, super snappy. Perfect. There's enough blade that you can do the pinch open. I love doing that. That's how I open my knives most of the time when I'm just going to do a little swingy swing. Oh, okay. All right. Ergos. My hand's 4 inches from here to here, 3.5 from here to here, and from the bottom of my palm to the tip of my middle finger is 7.25. How does it feel? Ooh, oh, well, okay. If you're going back here and not choking up, that kind of looks weird. I mean, I'm not going by looks, but I'm saying that just doesn't feel natural with the sharpened edge. The heel starting up here, that feels comfortable. In the traditional sense, that right there feels really good. The pocket clip, I was worried about feeling the pocket clip. Now, if I hold it back here, I can feel the pocket clip right here on my whatever you call that, my joint, my knuckle. I can feel it. It's kind of a warm spot, but holding it just like I think it's designed like this, very comfortable in the hand. And oh yeah, even more so in the left hand. That is comfortable. Pass through, money, absolute money. That pass through is super comfortable, easy to disengage. It doesn't have jimping, but it's just right. It's very comfortable. I don't have to dig my thumb in there, so I really appreciate that. And I thought I saw some jimping. Okay, so there is a little bit of jimping up here. It's good jimping. It's I can't even laugh right now. It's killing me. Now, yeah, I didn't even know it was jimping because my thumb comes out here, or when I'm up here, my thumb's even farther. So this jimping doesn't serve a lot of purpose unless you're locking your thumb back farther, or you're holding it back here, right there. That's not me, how I traditionally hold knives myself. My thumb I just don't tend to hold knives back this far. So it's great jimping, but if it was out to here, I think it'd be fantastic. That would have been a nice little improvement. But other than that, it feels really good. I like the ergos of it. It's a very good looking knife. I like all the colors that it comes in, but I think I'm really digging this. Kind of a burlap micarta. I really like the looks of it. It feels good. And this jimping right here, pretty good. I'm telling you what, not too bad at all. It's grabbing my skin. I wish that I think the jimping should go all the way around, because right here where I want the jimping the most, something to grab my skin, there's not a jimp right there. So give me like 3 or 4 more so I don't ever do one of those misses. Because when your finger's cold and you miss flipper tab, oh yeah, you know it. So it's definitely easy to deploy. I like it. It's, 14C, 28N with this configuration and this comfortable, it's definitely money. And what I'll do is I'll show you this knife that's right here sitting next to me, and then we'll do a quick disassembly of this one to see what it looks like on the inside. Are you ready? All right, let's get this one. Okay, this is the Sativian ST102, and I have reviewed this one, but an earlier edition, the Jade model. Matter of fact, this one right here, that's what I'm talking about. And here in just a minute in the end of this video, I'll show you a link and you can go check out the disassembly of this bad boy and see what I think about the Sativian ST102. But this is their new micarta. Look at that. Would you look at it? Just look at it. This has even more texture than this one. It feels really good. This is about a 5.5. It's not too bad. Not too bad. It's getting there. You know me. I like a lot of grip. I like a lot of texture. Pow, look at that. This is a perfect everyday carry size knife, EDC size knife. Matter of fact, both of these are. But if you like a more slender, a little less profile in your pocket, a little less real estate, this one just has a little bit wider profile. If you like now I got to tell you, this one, whoa. Oh, okay. Look at this. It's dropped shut right out of the box, just like that. Oh, super smooth. Wow, that is so nice. This one, where's the jimping? Now this one, I can feel the jimping. See how this is angled? It's angled upwards. The jimping, my finger hits the jimping and just automatically grabs it, unless my finger is wrapped around the knife. But so this one, I already can tell you, is comfortable. You can't choke up, but you have that heel right there. And so it's more of if you're going to do a little swing. But definitely, we'll do a quick disassembly of the Sativian ST139. And then I'll link you to where you can see the inside of this one and what they look like. But definitely wanted you to see this new micarta. And I do love this one. I love the Sativian line. I like the Sativian ST103. This is the Sativian ST102. This is the coated. This is what it looks like when it's coated. And this is what it looks like when it's not. And look at this. Look how nice that satin is. Very, very nice. Very nice. I sound like the Wolfman Jack. Hey, everybody, this is Wolfman. But, all right, so let's go ahead and take the Sativian ST139 apart, and then I'll link you to where you can see the review and the disassembly of this bad boy. So let's take a quick look-see on the inside here, see what it's all about, see if it's easy or difficult to take apart. So far, so good. And definitely join us Friday nights for Beez Blades live at the Hive. Oh, right. Every Friday night from 8:15 to 11:15 p.m., unless it is a super special event, then it may be different, but pretty much every Friday night, you can count on it. We haven't missed one yet. It's always possible. It could happen. As soon as you say it's not going to happen, it will. So let's get in here and see what it's all about. Thank you to all my supporters, all the channel members, all the patrons. You all are absolutely amazing. You've been with me through this journey, and this has been absolutely awesome. I hope you're having a great day so far. If you're just starting out your day, it's going to be a great day. And if you had a rough day, well, it can only get better, right? So far, it's relatively clean that I've seen. I don't really see any schmutz or gook, but we'll take a look inside here and see what it looks like. I'll take my time and be careful. Got to be careful working with knives here, right? So, yeah, I definitely feel very awkward not being able to talk in my regular voice. So this is a very tight fit, and as you can see, it is a D-shaped pivot. We got to wiggle it just a little bit. We got to wiggle it just a little bit. Come on, get out of there. There we go. There we go. So we do have some steel ball bearings in there, and it's pretty darn clean. Look at that. Would you look at it? And it does have a little bit of looby-doob going on. You know what? I'll just clean it off real quick just because, I mean, it's hard to resist not cleaning it off while we have the chance. I'm just using a little bit of rubbing alcohol. And here's a look at your bearings. You know I love my bearings, right? I love my bearings. So even though it's hard for me to get my bearings straight sometimes. Now, I have to say that, yeah, if you were at the live stream this past week, it was very interesting. And there towards the end, it got even more interesting. And if you're wondering what I'm talking about, you might have to go watch the video. All right. Now, something special that's coming up that you all shouldn't miss, definitely be paying attention. We're doing a 24-hour live stream. You'll want to look that up, be watching all the knife channels. My channel also on Friday, we're going to be part of that at just about the normal time. And there's going to be some awesome giveaways. And it's all about knife rights. KnifeRights.org. That's what I'm talking about. And if you're not familiar with what that is, well, if you're a knife enthusiast and you like knives and you enjoy knives and knife collecting or carrying a knife in general and not having to worry about specific rules, then you definitely want to check out KnifeRights.org. That is something that hopefully will always be something we do every year. It was a lot of fun last year, and we're hoping to have a lot of fun this year. So I'm going to cheat. I'm not going to do what I normally do. I'm just going to put a little bit of KPL on there and spin it around. I'm not going to do like I normally do. I normally use a doodad, but this is going to be a quickie because, like I said, I want to make sure I get this video in so you can see the end result and what I think about both of these knives before or in case my voice were to give out. Now, I will say, if you're wondering, my voice is definitely coming back. For the last couple days, I hardly had any voice at all, and then today it's making a comeback, and people will probably be like, well, you shouldn't be talking. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I have enough of a voice to let you all hear what's happening. So that's what we're going to do. So you saw how easy it was to disassemble, and it's going back together very well. Has a D-shaped pivot, 14C28N. Oh my goodness, I'm pleased as punch. Pleased as punch. Yes, look at this. All going back together very nicely. And then, yeah, this is something nice, is the pivot collar. Looks really good. Like, I don't know. I'm telling you what. Sativian's kicking some serious tail with the little niceties, the micarta, pivot collar, the steel, nice finger choil for all of you enthusiasts of the old finger choil, and I know I am. I love a good finger choil, nothing like a good finger choil in the morning. Like I said, this isn't typically, you know, I'm not getting every little spot here. I realized I didn't, you know, if you want to see how I normally do a disassembly, I will put a linky-do up here in the corner to I have a playlist of knives that I've done disassemblies on. You can go check them out. There's a lot of disassemblies in there. There's a lot of folks that you've never disassembled a knife, and you'll find out that it's not too bad. Not too bad. You can see that I'm doing this one with relative ease. Now, there's sometimes you get tough ones, but most of the time they go very, very smoothly. But it's probably good for you to do like I did and watch some disassembly videos. Get a feel for it. You know, go at your comfort level. Check with the manufacturer, see if they're okay with you taking them apart. Or, and you know, if you get a budget knife, a $25, $30 knife, $34 knife like this, and you take it apart, it's not the end of the world even if you do mess it up, right? All right, so are we tight? Yes. Are we centered? Yes. Let's go to the big screen. And we're back. So the Sativian ST139, you already know. I like it. I don't really have any gripes. If I had the ability to change something, I would have this jimping come way out here to where my thumb sits. That would make it even that much better. But other than that, holy cow, for the price, are you kidding me? I like it. And the disassembly did make it a little smoother. And what I can hear a slight noise, and what it is the stone wash. And whenever you get a knife like this that has some stone wash, the more you use it, it'll make a nice path in there, and it'll only get smoother. Definitely a couple really nice knives. There's some Sativian. Now this one right here, I think I forgot to tell you, this one runs, I believe they're around like $27, $28. And I always put links in the description to the knives in the video. That way if you want to go check them out, you can go check them out. I hope you all enjoyed this video and enjoyed checking them out. Make sure you go watch the video on this one being disassembled and all that fun stuff. But until I see you again or see you in the live streams or at the Hive stream, remember, live life in the present, keep a Band-Aid handy, and don't cut yourself.